Okay, I think we're good to go. Hello everybody, welcome to Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition. No preamble, let's just go. Took me so long to set this up. I really... it was a nightmare. Kind of a nightmare to set all this up, but at least we got it going. Nintendo! Oh. I see you. I see the thing. I don't know if I can solo show that. Shoot. Uh-huh. Yes, space. It's so beautiful. The elegance, the story. Hello there. What can I do you for? Yay! I've been wanting to play this for a very long time now. Okay, pretty. Oh. 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 Big. Biggest eyeball alien thing. I'm assuming those are aliens. Monsters. Kaiju? Kaiju for me? Oh. That's a problem. Those aren't it.
July 2054 AD.
That's not super far
was caught
away.
in a great battle between unknown alien forces. Their weapons were terrifying and powerful beyond human reckoning.
Okay.
Our planet was overwhelmed. Its surface reduced to ash and rubble in the blink of an eye. The coalition government knew the war was coming. In response, they prepared the Earth-Life Colonization Project, Project Exodus. Interstellar arcs were launched all across the planet, from every major city on Earth. Bravely, we leapt from our cradle, our home for the last 4.5 billion years. But most of the arcs never even made it out of the atmosphere. Only a small handful managed to escape.
Well, that sounds like a problem.
Among them was our ship, the White Whale.
Yarr. Shiver me timbers. I'm going to get that white whale one day.
After leaving Earth behind, we spent 2 years wandering in space, searching. We thought of ourselves as the lucky ones, the pioneers who would settle a new world. But our past caught up with us, literally. The alien blitz was unrelenting. If not for the efforts of a lone hero, we would never have survived. Our ship took heavy damage. We lost control. With our flight systems down, the White Whale was pulled into the gravitational field of a nearby planet, its hull shattering and breaking to pieces as we plummeted toward the surface.
Problematic.
Since then, 2 months have passed.
Oh. I can create a character all of a sudden now. Okay. Yeah. I'm a man. Oh. Okay. Do you think I'd be used to creating a character by now? I'll just go with you. I can be small, or I can be tall. Oh yeah, that seems like a good size. Interesting. Green? Green. Okay. Yep, okay. That seems good. Freckles? No freckles, please. I don't have freckles. At least I don't think I do. You would think I would know, considering I stare at myself quite frequently. That sounded weird. I do have a mole though. What is these hairstyles? Yeah. Oh. That amuses me way too much. It must be black like my soul. Oh. Ooh. I could be a lizard man. What the heck is this? Oh, that's what the heck that is. Let's just be standard. Yeah. Whoa. I pressed the wrong button. It's fine. I don't want eyeshadow. Why would I need eyeshadow? Sure, buddy. Oh. We're trying to make this look as much like my model as possible, is the thing. Oh. Yuri Lowenthal! How do I play the voice?
Huh? Huh? I'll do what I can to help.
Oh, warrior.
Let's do this. There's no substitute for real combat.
I really can't hear the voices in my head. It's fine. I'll be warrior, sure. Yeah. Let's do this. My name's not Elma. Yeah. I'm sorry.
Attention, external access confirmed. Disengaging stasis in 10 seconds. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Releasing hatch. Please stand clear.
Oh, bright. Bright. Please no. Poor bright.
there.
Oh, hello there.
Looks like you're all in one piece.
Barely, but yes. Yes. Steam Games.
Careful. Just take it nice and slow, okay? Your senses will need time to reactivate. Your pod is the only one around that landed intact. Good thing I found you. My name's Elma. You want to tell me yours?
Sure.
You don't even remember your own name? It must be the stasis hangover.
Oh,
That's
never
not
mind.
Just try and focus, all right?
Okay. Oh, here we go. Okay. Taught. No, not taught. No. And if I can spell, that'd be great. Yeah.
Good, there we go. What else you remember?
Not a whole lot,
It'll
apparently.
come. In the meantime, I'll get you up to speed here as best I can. How are your limbs? Can you move?
Well, I'm standing. Sure.
We'll take it easy while you shake the stasis out of your system. One step at a time, all right? First things first, you'll be needing a weapon.
But wait, why is that the first thing?
There you go. All right, let's get going.
Ah, yes, the awakening. If you're ever stumbled about where to go next, be sure to check any nearby places marked with an exclamation point mark. I can read. Doing so should reveal the way forward, though an occasional excursion off the beaten path never hurts. You know, what they say all about work and no play, after all. Okay. ZR is jump. That's an interesting... Okay. Oh, I go fast. Me go fast already, but sprint make go faster.
Most of the white whale's life pods didn't survive the crash, like this one. You're one of the lucky few. Right. You don't even remember the white whale, do you?
Apparently not.
You know, the L-002? The ship we escaped Earth on? You remember Earth, right? Planet Earth. Your homeworld. Or rather, it used to be anyway. Unfortunately, it was caught in a battle between two alien forces. And destroyed.
Well, that's a problem. Oh. Oh no.
Ring any bells?
Oh no, dear me.
Don't feel bad. It's one memory I'd like to forget.
Bug.
I know. It's been following me for a while now. I didn't want to alarm you, but we're going to need to defend ourselves. You up to the task?
With the power of God. Well, if ZR is jump. Oh. Should call that by targeting an enemy and drawing your weapon. Now, what do you say we give it a roll? I'll be here to back you, so feel free to experiment. Target. Draw a weapon. After you draw your weapon with A, you'll automatically attack your opponent with a certain frequency, but only as long as you keep the enemy within your attack range. Interesting. Arts are special abilities your weapon give you access to. So click the duh and then press duh to use one. Instead of maximum 8 of your art palette. After you use an art, it'll be put on cooldown, taking time until you use it again. Different arts have cooldowns of different lengths.
You'll remember the day you fought me.
Let's see what you've got.
Behold, I am Gunman.
Sliding! Appendage destroyed.
Oh,
Move in and
nothing.
strike!
Oh, okay.
Flame grenade!
Interesting, okay. I think it hit me. I wasn't 100% sure about that.
You're not half bad. There's plenty of work back in the city for someone who knows how to handle a weapon, you know.
Look depressed at the idea of finding work.
Then you're interested. In that case, I might have just the job for you. But anyway, we can talk more details later. For now, let's keep moving.
Whatever you say, lady. Oh. Soul voice prompts are instructions. Excuse me. Suggestions or requests that your partner was caught in the heat of battle. Successfully responding to them triggers various useful boons. Okay. Use an art that's highlighted. You'll succeed in the prompt. Huh. You know the prompt user will regain some HP and receive a beneficial effect, and your affinity to ally will improve. Interesting. Oh. I can zoom the camera. Zoom. Oh. Oh, I have to press it. Alrighty. I can't walk through the giant flower? What is this, realism in my video game?
Well, ain't that a kick in the pants?
Hey, I leveled up. Neat. What the heck? Oh right, this is jump. One day I'll learn. Wow, your weapon. But they seem friendly. Oh. They're just boobs. Miniature. Well, that'd be, yeah. Compared to the big one we just fought. Okay. Oh. What do you mean, stone hippopotamus? Oh, you're a big thing. I'd rather not. I'd rather not deal with that right now. I mean, as long as they're not bugging me. Get it. See no reason to go hostile if they're not bugging me. Whoa. I jump good. Can I swim? It seems like something I should be. Yep. Apparently I remember how to swim. Shadow rise. Oh, you're a problem.
Attack from range. Follow me.
Target in sight. Shadow strike. Nice. Move in and do some damage.
All or nothing. We got company.
Appendage destroyed. Move in and strike.
Ew. Ew.
Hostile neutralized. Switch to close range combat.
Flame grenade.
Upper hand.
It's physical, isn't it? I'll take that.
Full
Shadow
armor.
strike.
Now let's go find an opponent that's worth our time.
We got him.
Oh.
Let's move.
Oh, I need to heal. I very much need to heal. Oh. What did I just do? Interesting. How do I heal? Oh, apparently I'm already healed? Oh, friend?
The rain's starting to let up. Just in time for sunrise.
I mean, if
Follow
you say
me.
so.
I promise you're gonna love this.
Ooh. United States of America. Oh. Okay. First I shoot, then we eat. Oh.
Pretty wild, huh? They're all indigenous, as far as we can tell. We need to learn to play nice with these guys if we're going to try and coexist together.
Well, those look cool. Cool.
We call this planet Mira. You won't find it on any star chart. But it's our new home.
Neat.
Recognize the habitat unit? That's where we're headed. Watch yourself. That first step's a doozy. We can jump if you like. You could handle the fall. But the indigents down there are another story. Some big, some mean, all nasty. Given our options, the high road here would be the safer way to go, relatively speaking.
Well, fine. I want to be Mr. Cool Guy, but apparently you have to be Mr.
That
Safety,
said,
Mrs. Safety
whichever way
Pants.
you want to go, I'll follow your lead. You decide.
Well, attack me as soon as they detect you. Well, yeah. Text type by the icon next to their name. Note, enemies with a much lower level than yours will not attack unprovoked. Non-aggressive. No icon. Will not attack unless you attack it. Visual. Will react when you enter its field of vision. Oh. Auditory. Will react when you wander too close. If we want to reach... Oops, I'm reading too many things. If we want to reach the habitat before sundown, we'll need to pick up the pace and start sprinting. Sprinting is good for when you need to go somewhere in a hurry, or when you need to break out of a especially hairy situation. Okay. Oh goodness. That's a lot of things you're throwing at me all of a sudden. Look, a thing.
Yeah.
Who's speaking to me?
Sir!
Hello, random people from Halo. Oh, glowy. Gimme. Oh, big. Okay. Oh, there you go. Well, don't you guys look sweet? Oh, apparently I'm already at full health. That's interesting. Change top. What? No. Go away. Can I talk to you? Engage any powerful enemies along the way. Okay. I feel like that's easier said than done, but okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, does that say 2 or 23? Okay, here we go. Oh. Oh. I'm just gonna... Yeah. I'm just a small boy. I don't want to fight you yet. What's that, level 6? Oh, that's what that level 6 is, okay. These weird giant things. Hello, pig friend. Look at this little guy. Look at him. Oh. I do not want to fight though. Not yet. Not yet. Oh, but I want the shiny.
It didn't have to be like this.
No, not the wood. The little.
Strike first and strike hard.
Now it's my turn. Slide
Flame
Move
grenade.
in and do some damage.
Oh.
Appendage destroyed. Move in and strike.
Oh, that's what that. Okay.
Assault hammer.
Screen edge.
Opportunity knocked. Topple. Well, ain't that again?
I'll topple him. Shadow strike.
Flame grenade.
Don't fall now. It fell. Never mind. Just never mind. How do I... Interesting. Oh, hello. Friend? Be you friend or foe? Vehicle wreckage. Pardon me. This game's pretty. I like it. Excuse me. How much you want to bet something's gonna happen between now and when I get there? Yep.
Looks a lot bigger up close, doesn't it? And this was just the habitat unit. The white whale was one hell of a ship. Until it all came crashing down, at least. That's the west gate. It's closed off now for security reasons. But we've repurposed a freight elevator that will get us inside.
Oh.
Grexes. And they're riled.
How long have we been here if you already had a name for them?
We can't leave them roaming here, not this close to the gate. We're gonna have to take them down. You ready?
But consider, they're huge. And with X, you can only target close range, tend to do more damage per hit. At range, tend to hit multiple times, but damage per hit tends to be lower. My gosh, I can read. When you use an art, you'll only switch over to the weapon that uses the art associated with it. Your melee weapon for melee arts, and your ranged weapons for ranged arts. Wielding will continue their cooldown even after they're ready to use. Secondary cooldown. Arts use at full secondary cooldown becomes greatly increased to
It didn't have to be like this.
Oh dear.
Attack from range. Follow
Target
me.
in sight. Appendage destroyed. Move in and strike.
Flame grenade.
Ew. Oh, I'm going to die. I'm dead.
It's the end.
That was it's a hell of a thing, wasn't it? Are they still there?
Didn't have to
Yes,
be
they
like
are.
this.
Attack from range.
Shadow
Follow me.
strike. Target in sight.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Get tough. Catch me up.
Flame grenade.
Oh my goodness
Slide.
gracious.
Slinger. Hostile neutralized. Switch to close range
Torben.
combat. Shadow strike.
Don't mind me. I'm gonna
Appendage
stab
destroyed.
you.
Move in and strike. This is wearing me down.
Assault
I'm gonna make it. I have to stay in this. Help me.
Oh. How to help?
Appendage destroyed. Move in and strike. Shadow strike.
Flame grenade. Well, ain't that a kick in the pants?
Oh. We did it though. Neat.
It's a shame we had to settle near so much wildlife.
Yeah, that's the shameful part.
Luckily, some species aren't so hostile, but they aren't necessarily friendly either. I've come to learn that there's a fine line between self-defense and provoking a fight. We need to walk that line. All right, let's head in. Who knows? Maybe seeing the inside will jog your memory.
Oh, we auto heal. Interesting. Party. Ground fashion. Oh. Oh, okay, okay. Interesting. Don't have any of that. Don't have any of that. Don't have. Oh, I have boots. They are. Well. Yeah, we'll give you the scouter. And then... Oh, okay. Interesting. Fashion! The effect may be good that you got quit stats and all. Each time you obtain new ground gear, the equivalent fashion gear will be added to your collection. Oh. That's right, they said, okay, but there's a bunch that are locked at the moment. Okay. I'm gonna save just in case. Hello, friends. Hello, friends. And wait. Oh, she's not here with me. Oh no. And oh, there we go. Friends? Friends? Is that me? Is that somebody else? I don't know.
Well, here we are. Not too shabby, huh? For a giant beached spaceship, anyway. But, like it or not, this place is our home now. We took the name from the city it was modeled after back on Earth. We call it New Los Angeles. Welcome to NLA.
Ooh.
And so it was that another survivor came to join our band of refugees. Together, we resolved to forge a new way of life here on Mira, come what may. New LA is a beautiful lie to ourselves. Truth is, we were adrift, heading into the unknown. Our native home was gone, swallowed in a shroud of light. And our future was uncertain. We had no idea what fate lay in store for us. Only that we had to keep living in order to see it.
Yay! Yes, save, please. Yeah, let's save one more time, just to be safe.
How about a quick tour of the facilities to refresh your memory?
Okay.
Let's start with your living quarters. Follow me.
This is your living quarters. It's an elevator.
Brave citizens of New Los Angeles, good day. This is your Director General, Maurice Chausson. Today, I once again come to you with news I am truly delighted to share. Yesterday, we repatriated 10 more White Whale crew members. These fellow pioneers will rejoin our ranks as citizens of NLA, bringing with them skills and know-how that will bolster our ability to survive and indeed flourish here in our new home. This, of course, is only the latest success in our continuing efforts.
Director General? Since when?
For the rescue and recovery of
2 days
all
ago,
our
ma'am.
brothers and sisters. I stand here truly humbled and grateful.
From political aide to director general in just a few weeks. At this rate, he'll be emperor by next month.
NLA and a better tomorrow.
Irina? Gwyn?
Nice work out there, ma'am.
Right.
Yeah, let's show interest.
Introductions. Irina Akulov, Gwyn Evans.
This one of the survivors, Colonel?
The survivor. I only found a single pod intact at Starfall Basin.
Wait, what? What happened to 10 more crew members?
Come on, seriously? Chausson was never one to let the truth get in the way of a good speech. Still, every last survivor counts. You can call me Irina. I'm with the Interceptors.
Me too. Same division. You can call me Mr. Evans. Or just Gwyn.
The three of us were in the Coalition forces together. Specifically, the Special Operations Heavy Armor Training Unit.
The heck was that?
AKA the Skeleton Crew. I was a colonel and Irina a lieutenant. Gwyn was a more recent recruit. Of course, I keep telling them we don't need those old ranks anymore now that we're here.
You're still Colonel to me, ma'am. No reorg will ever change that. And that's not about chain of command either. It's about respect. You've earned it.
And the award for best ass kiss goes to...
Ew my.
Well, I'd remind you both
That's
the
a
mans
pretty
aren't
bird.
necessary if I thought you'd listen.
All right, ma'am. We should be getting back to work. Until next time, Colonel.
Right. We should be going too. The administrative district isn't far. That's where you'll be calling home. For now, anyway.
Yes'm. Do Los Angeles. No, see.
There you are.
After what I heard, you faced a lot of indigents out there. That sounds wrong. Yes, I'll take care of myself. Hello, giant robot.
Hey!
Whew. A robot. Like I haven't seen that already. Oh. Oh, that's an issue. Kaboom. Oh, yeah.
Damn it!
Oh. Interesting.
Look, I know what exhaust smells like, and it was exhaust in the cockpit. Just check the ductwork, would ya?
Oh, I'm checking. I just seriously doubt. Hey, look at that! The intake exhaust bypass is reversed. Oh man, it's a good thing I caught that.
You caught that? You're the one who cleared me to fly!
Everything okay? It's not like you to flub a flight check, Lynn. Good thing you had a rugged pilot like Doug at the controls.
Oh, hey Elma. How'd it go out there? And would this be one of the you-know-who's? Cool. I'm Lynn Lee Koo, mechanic and top all-around fix-it gal for Blade.
Find out how old Lynn.
Yeah, well that, doesn't usually happen.
We know it doesn't, Lynn. Look, I know what you're thinking. But believe me, young as she may look, and yes, she is young, she's actually one of our top talents.
Most of the time, that is. Most of the time.
Anyway, you guys heading back to the barracks?
Yeah. Why do you ask?
As long as you're here, why don't I take you on the transport? It's a great way to see the city. I'll give you the grand tour.
That sounds like a great idea.
All right, Doug, I think that'll be all for today. You can clean up here and dock the Skell.
What?
Don't mind the exhaust. I'll take care of it tomorrow.
Don't mind it? Wait, why am I cleaning up your mess in the first place? Lynn! Lynn!
Oh. You can change your party members' composition from main menu active members. There you can select allies from the reserve and add them to your active party or swap them around. Please note that there are times we will not be able to change members. Just put her here. Full Metal Jaguar, that's an awesome name. Poor Doug.
Crap.
Are you the transport pilot? I wonder.
Not bad, huh? You can see everything from up here.
It beats walking, that's for sure.
The best way to see NLA. I never get tired of this view. It's like a different city every time.
It's certainly come a long way in the last few weeks. There's still so much to be done.
One day at a time.
Speaking of which, we don't really have time for a full pleasure cruise here. Why don't you give us the express tour, Lynn? Just the highlights.
Okay, you got it. New LA is divided into 4 districts. We departed from the industrial district, where Doug and I were conducting the flight test. It has food production, skill development, you know, industries and stuff.
It's also where the West Gate is located, remember? Expect to pass through there fairly often. The only
If you
other
say
gate
so.
out of the city is in the administrative district, but I'm skipping ahead.
Next is the commercial district. Restaurants, galleries, cafes, clothing, groceries, you name it. It's a veritable shopping paradise.
The CD is the closest thing to a downtown we've got. It can actually get pretty crowded sometimes.
Well, by NLA standards anyway. Day or night, the best and only bargains on the planet. To your right, the residential district. Housing, housing, and more housing. Well, plus a nice park and the cathedral.
If you're ever looking for quiet time alone, or want to relax and unwind with a good book, that's the spot.
Right? The park is my favorite place to just zone out and chill. And last but not least, our destination, the administrative district, the nerve center at the heart of NLA. Note the distinct dual-level structure here. The upper level holds our administrative tower, home to Blade HQ and the government. Not to mention Armory Alley, as well as the barracks where we live. The lower level there is a hangar complex for Skell maintenance and repairs. And this concludes our tour. We will be landing shortly.
Thanks, Lynn. We'll save the rest of orientation for once we're back at the barracks.
It just occurred to me that they're kind of like pushing me to be a military guy in this game, and I'm not sure how to feel about that. Nah, it's fine.
Enjoy your stay in the administrative district, and thank you for flying Lindley Airlines.
Right.
Listen,
Let's
you
get
little
you
crap.
over to the barracks. Then I should file my report. They'll be eager to hear the details on how I found you, I'm sure.
Well then, we better not keep them waiting. The barracks are pretty close, actually. They're set up just behind the giant blade tower here. That road there wraps around the left side and leads right to it.
We'll pass through Armory Alley, but let's not get sidetracked, okay? We can check it out later.
Fine. Hey, it's Ginger Snapped. I am the biggest of gamers. And where am I? Look at the robots. What the heck is this? Oh. Whatever it is, making it right.
That's true on any planet.
Yee.
Hey.
Alright, you have a good night's sleep. Meanwhile, I shall do this. If I can remember what I'm doing. Blade barracks. Ah, yes. The
And here
barracks
we are,
made of
the
blades.
Blade Barracks. Consider yourself our guest until we finish getting you registered. Feel free to come and go as you please.
I think I
Okay.
can answer that one.
Oh. Oh.
So, you must be the latest rescue.
Secretary Nagi.
Ms. Ku. Chipper as always, I see.
What can I say? Pep is my middle name.
I ran into Doug Barrett on the way here, and he didn't seem quite so upbeat. Anything about today's flight I should know?
No. Nothing to worry about.
Good. Be sure it stays that way. More importantly, Elma, you found another one. Excellent work out there.
Just doing my job, Mr. Secretary.
Now, as for officially registering our new citizen here,
Why don't we talk inside? There's a lot of ground to cover. It could take some time.
ah yes, of course. Forgive me. You must be weary from the stasis and your journey back to us. Please, after you.
I lost
I'll
my
put
memory.
on some tea.
Allow me
Within
to
the sound.
formally
Oh, here we go.
introduce myself. My name is Kentaro Nagi. You may remember me as captain of the White Whale, but now I serve as Secretary of Defense here for New LA. The provisional government has charged me with keeping the peace, so all military and police matters fall under my jurisdiction.
He's also my superior officer. And he'd be an excellent person to talk to when you're ready to start looking for work.
What about a job right here with Blade? He seems capable.
Let's give it a little more time. At least until he knows enough to be able to make an informed decision. He seems to be suffering from some form of memory loss.
Memory loss? From the stasis?
He could barely remember his name, and nothing at all about what happened to Earth or the White Whale.
I see. Though, come to think of it, the entire lot of us have only been on this planet for what, 2 months? It shouldn't take very long to get caught up.
My thoughts exactly.
Well then, where should we begin?
Yeah, let's ask how we ended up here.
It started at the end, 2 years ago. The end of Earth. The casualty of a battle between two hyper-advanced alien civilizations. Their technology and weapons were beyond our comprehension. We were like infants, naked, powerless. The Earth was reduced to ash and blown away.
I still wonder if I hadn't been there. If maybe all of this could have somehow been avoided.
No one can know that, Elma. What we do know is without you, there'd have been no Project Exodus, and no escape for any of us. Did it go perfectly? No. But we are here, and we are alive. We survived. So yes, Project Exodus. Once we learned the Earth might be threatened, we needed a plan to preserve all her various life forms. That plan was the Earth Life Colonization Project, otherwise known as Project Exodus.
Those of us who escaped on the White Whale spent over 2 years wandering in space. 2 hard years. But we clung to our mission, find a habitable planet, and settle there. We had no idea how long it would take. Or that the decision would eventually be made for us.
The Xenoforms found us again, and, well, it wasn't a happy reunion. Earth wasn't enough. They wanted humanity destroyed. For better and for worse, we were close to planet Mira when we lost control of the White Whale. Inertia and gravity took it from there.
The ship had taken way too much damage to survive entering the atmosphere intact. We had no choice. We channeled all the power we had left to soft land the habitat. Once the dust cleared, we set to work transforming it into its current state. Searching for survivors, establishing Blade, installing the provisional government. Basically, making it a sustainable city.
Let's ask some more information.
Blade is an acronym. Builders of a legacy after the destruction of Earth. Quite fitting, I think. It's a relatively new organization. Up there in space, we had plenty of provisions, and a crew trained to handle the limited amount of situations we might encounter in our travels. But of course, all that changed after we lost most of our ship and came crashing down here on Mira. We needed food, water, search and rescue teams, surveyors, police. The list goes on and on. It was too much for the provisional government to manage on its own, so Blade was born. The idea was to have one central organization with different disciplines to fill these various roles. Its core was pulled from the Coalition military, so it's mostly former soldiers. But fighting isn't our most important duty. Right now, we have a single top priority that supersedes all others. The search for and recovery of the Lifehold.
The what?
Take a look at this. The White Whale was designed to carry an exceedingly large number of passengers, all of them held in stasis. All housed in a structure called the Lifehold. This is a complete schematic of that facility. Only essential personnel were conscious and active for the journey from Earth. The flight crew, maintenance engineers. And of course, some military so we could defend ourselves if necessary. But the vast majority were in the Lifehold. Are in the Lifehold. With any luck, they're all still there, in stasis, waiting to be rescued. But there's a problem. We now know the lifehold broke apart along with the rest of the ship when we came down on Mira. What we don't know is exactly where all the pieces landed. Not very comforting, I know. Blade's top priority now is locating the missing units.
And now the
Yes.
question.
All citizens of NLA are required to register their name, age, and occupation. We also ask you report any personal assets and take a short survey regarding your current state of health. All purely as a precaution. I'm sure you understand. As the caretakers of humanity's survival, we all have certain responsibilities.
And hey, it's not all bad. Registering gets you access to all kinds of public services.
In any case, I'm sure this is all a lot to digest. You'll be wanting some time. Ms. Koo, even I'm tired of hearing myself speak. Why don't you take our guest out for some air? Perhaps a tour of the administrative district.
Yes, sir. Come on, we'll keep this briefing brief.
Oh. Press A to display the navigation panel in the bottom right of the screen. This will show the objectives of your currently tracked mission, etc. Tracks missions from main menu missions. You can press B to toggle the navigation panel's category. Categories unlocked as you advance the main story. Later. Whoa. Okay. There was a ramp right there. Customization center. You cannot use this now. Fine.
You know, it's not every day we're authorized to let a civilian tour the administrative district.
Yeah. Nagi must really, really want him to join Blade.
The AD is a bit different from the other districts. It's got everything a Blade would need, all in one place, without any extra fluff.
A load of that skill. Even the way that they walk is so cool. Oh yeah, work it, baby.
I don't feel very comfortable right now.
What? You don't remember what a skell is? That gorgeous exoskeleton that just went by? Basically like the most incredible, awesomest super weapons ever? Lasers, force fields, bipedal and vehicular transformations. Sorry, I get so excited whenever I think about it.
Originally, scales were developed as a defensive measure to counter potential alien threats. It wasn't enough to save Earth, though. We were outnumbered and outgunned. Still, just look around you. New LA has gone from basically nothing to this in just 2 short months. We could never have come so far, so fast, without scale technology. I'd love to get you into one to see for yourself, but it's not that simple.
Well, yeah, duh. For one thing, only Blades are allowed to pilot skells. And even then, you need a license.
These aren't toys we're talking about. They're complex machines with powerful weapons. And they're a precious resource. We only have so many of them to go around. So yes, as you might imagine, the certification process is a fairly rigorous one.
I'm sure you're thinking, where do I sign up for the test? But it's not that simple. They choose you, not the other way around. You can't just walk in the front door and volunteer.
There
Well,
is some
fine.
criteria. The details are largely hidden, but basically, HQ only allows the cream of the crop to take the test. Blades who go above and beyond in their duties and for the people of New LA in general.
So what do you say? If you become a blade and work hard, I'm sure it'll only be a matter of time before they tap you on the shoulder.
Speaking of work, that reminds me. Why don't we check out the mission control board first? That's where we take on our assignments.
Good call. Let's head on over.
Hard work always pays off.
Oh, okay. The stairs are right here.
So this is mission control. We don't have a dispatch system yet, so Blades usually choose their own assignments. Everyone comes here and selects from the missions available on the board.
And it's not just official Blade tasks. Anyone with a request is free to post here. Businesses, citizens, whoever.
Yeah, it's basically how anything gets done in New LA, so the board is constantly updating. Just about every Blade will stop by here at some point in their shift.
It's like our second home. You'll always find a number of Blades around here, blowing off steam or browsing mission control for their next assignment.
Whenever I get freed up, I'll stop here first thing to check for any missions I might be suited for.
Likewise. And if the assignment seems too tough to handle solo, that's what the Scout Console is for. We should show you that next.
Hey, who's giving this tour anyway? We also have the Scout Console, if the assignment seems too tough to handle solo. And Elma just said that, didn't she?
Yes. Yeah, she did.
Hey!
You silly goose. Well... You cannot use this now.
Ta-da! The Blade Scout Console. When the going gets tough, the tough go to the Scout Console. You know, to get tougher.
If you do end up joining us, you'll quickly realize just how important this little kiosk is. A lot of the mission control assignments are too much for any one Blade to handle. They tend to call for multiple members with specialized knowledge or unique skills. This console lets you search for and recruit other Blades to fill those roles for just such an occasion.
You can't spell Blade without team. Sort of. Anyway, awesome, right? So, you ready to join up?
Hang on, Lynn. Take it easy, would you?
What? I'm just saying you'd have to be some kind of an idiot not to want to join Blade. Or maybe a crazy person.
Oh, and here I thought you might be pressuring our guest.
Apology accepted. Now, how about a little shopping? And I'm not talking about the stuff over in the commercial district. I'm talking about Armory Alley.
Gimme. Gimme.
Hey. So this street's what we call Armory Alley.
Blades can requisition equipment from any of the vendors here.
I won't lie, most Blade members face danger on a daily basis. Having the latest gear isn't about impressing your friends. It's a matter of survival.
True enough. And that goes not only for your personal armor and weapons, what we call ground gear, but for skell equipment as well.
You can even buy whole skells. Can you imagine owning your own skell? Huh? Oh, right, the door. I think all that's left is the heart of Blade itself. Blade Tower.
Hey!
Alright, I can't use it because I'm not a member of Blade. Ooh, I'm cool guy. I like how we're doing this all in the dark, too. Like, what the heck? Stella. Edward.
Here's what I know. Sir! Intel is sparse, but... Sir!
Okay, thank you, Stella.
So yeah, Blade Tower. When we come here, it's usually to stop by Blade HQ. The higher-ups, like Secretary Nagi and Commander Vandam, will spend most of their day here.
Van Dam?
Government leaders,
Rob
too.
Van
They're
Dam?
based in the tower. Guys
I'm
like our
sorry.
new Director General Maurice Chassan, for example.
Blades sometimes report to the leadership here after we finish key assignments. You'll want to remember this place.
And that about does it for our tour. So, what do you think? Pretty amazing setup, right? You can't wait to join Blade, right?
Okay, Lynn, seriously, that's enough. We're not here to make a sales pitch. We just want you to have all the facts so you can make an informed decision to join us, or not. Now that you've seen where and how we work, hopefully it made a good impression, but your decision will be just that, your decision.
Oh, I can move the camera.
In any case, let's head back to the barracks. Secretary Nagi will be waiting.
Yay! You just look out, so you must be feeling pretty hazy. If you're confused about anything, you need to check the tips. Oh my! I bet you'll find some info there that'll be relevant to your situation. Treat them as your basic textbook for surviving on Mira. Let's save. Oh, I really jump good.
Hey.
Yes, I saw that name, Ted. I saw it. I saw it. You keep rolling backwards in my chair.
Honey, we're home.
Yes.
Don't be weird.
Very amusing.
Who wants a fresh cup of tea?
Thank you, Ms. Gu, but I can't stay long. I just wanted to pass along a request from your commanding officer.
Commander Vandam? Does it have anything to do with our new arrival?
Correct. He stopped by while you were out on your tour. He said he'll come back, but that I shouldn't wait to ask you.
Here we go. I bet I can guess.
You probably can. He wants to fast-track our new friend here for blade duty with a training assignment.
What in the hell are we waiting for?
As he puts
Says Rob Van
The
Dam.
commander does have a way with words.
Makes even my pitch sound smooth.
I explained about the memory issues, but he didn't see it as a problem. And to be honest, given our current need for blade recruits, I can't say I entirely disagree.
Hey, it's not me you need to convince. Blade service is voluntary, remember?
Of course, and I would never force or coerce anyone. Well, friend, what do you say? Can we count on you to do your part?
Look into Nagi's eyes and nod firmly. What does that mean? Oh, I mean, I know what that means, but still. But yeah, I'll accept.
I knew you'd make the right choice. Welcome to the organization. Elma, he can start on your team. You'll begin training immediately.
Yes, Mr. Secretary. With pleasure.
Patriots Club.
Now then, let's discuss that training assignment. We've decided to start you out on a probe installation, just to get your feet wet.
I guess we should back up a bit. Here in New LA, we're using a specialized computer system called Frontier Nav to help us deploy a sensor grid across Mira. A network of data probes that allows us to monitor conditions and collect all kinds of information about the planet.
Expanding that grid and filling in the blind spots is one of Blade's highest priorities. Here, take a look at this. What you're seeing on screen is a terrain map that includes New LA and the surrounding landmass. As you can see, we've divided the area into a series of hexagonal blocks. We call these blocks segments. Together, they form our grid. We determined this was the most efficient pattern, given the limited range of our probes. Based on it, we know exactly where we need the probes to go. Now we just have to install them.
The sooner the better, as far as I'm concerned. The Frontier Nav probes can also detect the general locations of living things in the vicinity, which comes in handy if we need to track down a Blade or another citizen.
Yes, quite handy indeed. So for this first exercise, you'll be heading here, to that white segment. Go there, install the data probe, and then come back home.
Got it. East of the city.
In that case, we can take the East Gate out of the administrative district, right? We should be there in no time.
I'll leave the details on the data probe installation procedure to you, Elma.
Of course, Mr. Secretary. All right, you two, shall we?
Yeah! Training or not, let's go install the hell out of that probe!
Madam, calm down. The new frontier. Oh, we're back at it. Oh. I love the fact that I could just, yep, yeet. Oh, here we go.
Man, am I glad we pulled an assignment to the east of the city this time. It'd be a long walk all the way back over to the West Gate.
Hold on. Are we even sure the East Gate will be open? Last I heard, it was still on lockdown from all the high-level indigen activity.
It was, but they just lowered the threat level earlier today. The gates are officially open for business. One of our teams must have gone out there and kicked some furry indigen butt, huh?
I'll speculate.
Wouldn't surprise me at all. Irina's team is one of our best.
How does he know Irina and Gwyn?
We ran into them just before we met up with you. They were on their way out to an assignment.
Well, then that settles it. It must have been them, right? Man, forget this amateur hour probe baloney. Those guys are where the action's at.
I'll try not to take that personally. But enough talk. We've got our mission to deal with. Let's head out.
Roger. That probe isn't gonna install itself. Let's get to the East Gate, shall we?
Oh, hello, Eleonora. Here to tell you that the segment feature of your map is now available to use. It's displayed on your handheld comm device and is a useful tool with lots of info about Mira. Give it a look if you're unsure where you are or what to do. Cool. That's one heck of a name. very much just gotta take in the jump button being this. That looks like a dangerous way to go. So let's just, let's not. For now.
What?
Oh. That seems like an issue. What is that? Oh boy. Oh no. Oh no. I came to the wrong place.
What the hell happened here?
That a Muto from Godzilla? Kinda looks like
You
one.
don't think that one Sinicula could have killed all these simius?
Unless
Unless... what?
this is bad.
What's bad? I don't follow you.
That Sinicula. It's a tyrant.
Huh? But it looks just like any other Sinicula.
Think about it. Your typical simius is way higher up on the food chain than your typical Sinicula, right? Usually we'd find one simius standing over 3 or 4 Sinicula corpses. But here, the tables have been turned. And I don't see a single trace of any other indigents in the area. There's only one explanation. That Sinicula is a tyrant.
Let me check the Blade Report database. If there's a tyrant this close to the city, someone must have run across it. Bingo. There was a Sinicula tyrant sighted not too long ago, but it was a couple of segments further out.
It could have followed the blade that spotted it back towards New LA, or come here to feed, or who knows what.
That's crazy. I can't believe there's a tyrant right on our doorstep and HQ isn't doing a thing about it.
Well, don't forget why they sent us here in the first place. Frontier Nav's range is still limited.
Oh, right. They couldn't track it if there's no local probe. They must have lost it when it went off the grid.
Meanwhile, I'm just here like, what's a tyrant?
The tyrant designation is given to creatures that pose a special threat in one way or another. That doesn't always mean raw strength. Some tyrants will actually register as low rank when we find them out in the field and engage them in combat.
But don't let that fool you. If a creature shows up as a tyrant, you can be sure it's got at least one nasty trait or ability to speak of. The system can't account for everything, though, so don't let your guard down, no matter what rank it assigns. Even some of Blade's very best teams have come back with serious injuries after running into a tyrant in the field. If they come back at all. As long as you understand the risks involved. Lynn?
Count me in. The same goes for everyone in New LA, but if we're gonna settle here on this planet, we're gonna have to get used to dealing with tyrants now and then. Besides, if I need to, I can always run away while it's busy chewing on one of you guys.
Fair enough. But don't
Thanks
push
for
it,
the vote of
okay?
confidence.
Either of you. If we can take it down, great, but if not, even just luring it away would be a moral victory. As long as we buy enough time to install the probe, we can use Frontier Nav to track it, or any other tyrant that comes this close to the city from now on. Just make sure you're ready before we attack. This will be tougher than anything else we've faced.
Yeah, let's save just in case. And just one more time, just to be safe.
They've seen us.
Wahlkampf, der Pasua!
Attack from range.
Fire!
Follow me.
Target in sight! Shadow strike! I'm off balance.
Flame grenade.
Early bird. Sliding nice. Move in and do some damage. Shadow strike.
Oh, I failed.
Upper hand.
Fire particles.
Flame
Off
grenade.
balance. Slide nice. Move in and do some damage.
Chrome armor.
I owe you one.
Sorry. Can't seem to get fired up.
Oh, this music though.
Rising. Slide nice. Move in and do some damage.
Flame grenade.
This better not give me copyright strike. Oh, I missed it.
Hit him again for me.
I have points. Shoot.
Move in and keep the rhythm
Are we
going.
good? Oh, we did it. I wasn't even paying attention, not
We
gonna lie.
are awesome.
Nice work, Lynn. You fought well. You did too. Now let's get down to business and install that data probe. If we stay here for long, there's no telling what other playmates might show up. This beam of light indicates a Frontier Nav site. It marks the ideal spot to bury the probe.
Okay, the probe should be ready for insertion. I'll just boot it up.
Thanks, Lynn. The top half of the cylinder contains the probe itself. The bottom half is a laser. It dissolves the soil so the probe can burrow to the proper depth. We tried just planting them on the surface at first, but we kept running into problems with the local wildlife damaging the goods. Burying them is going to save us all a lot of time and headaches in the long run. We all set?
Yes, ma'am. Whenever you're ready.
Why don't you do the honors? You can launch it right from your comm device. Give it a try.
Sure, why not? Oh.
Good. Now we just need to give it a minute to reach the target depth.
Surely nothing bad will happen then.
And installation complete. We are now online with a solid connection to Frontier Nav.
Excellent. See? At the end of the day, there's really not much to it. The hardest part was calculating the ideal probe locations. We need them spread out evenly to maximize data collection.
Yep, planting probes is easy. And the more we plant, the more likely we are to find missing crew. So anytime you see a probe site, there's no excuse not to plant that sucker.
That'll do it for your training. Let's head back to the barracks and report to Secretary Nagi.
Find data probes? Placing one of the several segment recon for the... Yes. Oh. I'm Lau, a Pathfinder. If we're gonna grow in Frontier Nav, we need to install more data probes. To plant one, simply approach a vacant Frontier probe site and press A. If you find a good spot, be sure to go ahead and claim it. It's common sense, really. Ah, software backers report. Bleh. Now all that's left is to report back to base, but first I'll let you in on a secret. Giant beasts like that is usually best engaged with a skell. Neutralizing a foe like that on foot, especially a tyrant, is pretty risky, so be careful not to. So be careful about such things in the future, okay? Okay. Ah, I see now. Festus? The absconder? Oh my goodness. Appears nighttime. Interesting. Yay! Oh no. You only just barely survived that last encounter. I'd rather not right now. This is cool so far, though. I'm really enjoying this. And double.
Commander Van
It's him. It's Rob Van Dam.
Well, now, look what the cat dragged in.
Oh, shut up.
Sorry we missed you last time. We could have come to meet you at HQ, you know.
Indeed. I suggested as much. Twice.
And we know how much I enjoy being told what to do. Anyway, I hear you tangled with a tyrant, way out of your league, on a training mission, no less. That was reckless, and goddamn magnificent.
Yes, please save. that was risky, I felt like.
So, Commander, to what do we owe the pleasure of your visit here today?
Well, I can't just ask Nagi to do everything for me. I'd be out of a job.
Hey, I delivered you the new recruit, didn't I?
Yeah, you won the bet. Don't worry about it, all right? I'll settle up with you later. You know I'm good for it.
The bet?
I'm sure I'm needed elsewhere. If you'll all excuse me, Commander.
Well, that wasn't obvious at all.
Huh. Look at you two. I swear, you're like two children excited about a new toy.
Look who's talking. I don't recall ever seeing you file a request to personally train a rescue before.
Is that so odd?
It is before we'd even asked him to become a blade, little miss stick in the rear.
Usually I ask when I don't get your slang expressions, but something tells me to just let that one go.
Enough about that. Where are your manners, anyway? I still haven't been introduced to our new recruit here.
Commander Van
Hello.
is Blade's top officer.
In a past life, I was chief engineer on the White Whale. Same idea, basically. Someone has a problem, I fix it. You follow? Huh. Not much for conversation, are you?
So you still haven't told us why you're here. From the look of things, I'm guessing this isn't a social call.
You don't think?
No. So let's cut the crap and get down to business.
Ha! Sounds like you're learning my expressions just fine, Elma. Anyway, first we need Chatty Cathy here to choose a division and pull an assignment.
I'm sorry?
Pretty much everyone in New LA works for Blade, in one of several different fields. Helping to explore Mira, or to maintain order in the city, or, well, you remember Nagi's speech, right? There are 8 different fields in all, and each one has its own branch within Blade. Officially, they're called divisions. Naturally, you'll want to choose one that best suits your personality and your talents.
Let's start with the Pathfinders.
Oh.
Pathfinder's #1 responsibility is planting data probes, like you did on your training mission. It may not be the sexiest job, but important? You bet your ass it's important. We've only been on Mira 2 months. We don't know jack about this place. The more probes we install, the faster we can get our bearings here and give ourselves a fighting chance.
We've already detailed how important it is we expand the Frontier Nav network ASAP. So, for the time being, I'll just remind you of the highlights. It helps us keep Blade safe. It helps us keep the city safe. And most important of all, it's the key to locating the missing parts of the Lifehold and recovering the rest of the human race.
Okay, next up, Interceptors. You met Akalov and Evans, right? Irina and Gwen? This is their division. Interceptors have one main duty. Protect New LA and everyone in it from the wildlife here on Mira. Right now, this is probably our busiest division.
Oh dear.
Interceptors ride shotgun for the research eggheads. They escort VIPs around, and they help any other idiots who get caught out there with their pants down.
Next are the Harriers. Remember Doug Barrett, the Skell pilot conducting the test flight with Lynn? He's part of the Harriers. If you think of the Interceptors as defense, Harriers would be New LA's offense. They specialize in preemptive strikes on clear and obvious threats. But only on clear and obvious threats. They're not meant to go out and just blast any indigent that moves.
And you got your Reclaimers. These guys are in charge of finding the other pieces of the White Whale. Among other things, that is. Including anything of ours left behind after a battle. Skell debris, weapons, personal effects. It can get a bit morbid, frankly, but it's gotta be done. Until we're up and running here on Mira, and have this place completely figured out. Everything we brought from Earth needs to be treated like it's irreplaceable. Also, the search for the Lifehold. That's mostly on the Reclaimers.
Next, Curators. Curators are the first to scout ahead to unexplored territory, bringing back whatever samples they can get their hands on. Fruits, bugs, sticks and stones, you name it. It's not all picking berries, though. Being a curator also means being the first to encounter unknown indigents.
Next? All right, Prospectors. Prospectors do, well, prospecting. They poke around, looking for minerals, resources, and whatnot. Things we need for everyday life here. We packed all the essentials we could on the White Whale, but that won't last forever. We need to be able to replenish our water and fuel if we want to survive. And sooner or later, we're gonna have to figure out how to replace things from scratch. From the socket on a Skell's knee joint, right down to the frying pan in Lynn's kitchen. Without these guys busting their butts, we'd have no future to speak of.
Next up, Outfitters. All of our ground gear and Skell weaponry is developed in conjunction with private arms manufacturers, or AMs. Outfitters are Blade's way of supporting these AMs. They'll seek out anything that might inspire new weapon ideas, and even assist with testing new prototypes.
Finally, the Mediators. These are the folks who keep everything hunky-dory with John and Joan Q public. Any problems a civvy has, they come to Mediators. Fight with your neighbor? Mediators. Lost cat? Mediators. It's not a division for everyone.
Oh?
You need to be a jack of all trades, and a people person. Someone with my charming personality? Probably not the best mediator. But if you got what it takes, it's a clutch role, keeping things cool on the home front.
All right, so I think that's all 8 divisions. Any idea which one you'd like to join? Don't fret about it too much. Whichever you choose, you still have a lot of freedom in how you operate. Mediators can still get out there and mix it up, hunt indigents, whatever. And if a Harrier wants to take a break and settle an argument, that's their prerogative too. To be honest, even though it's sort of frowned upon, you can actually change your division whenever you like.
Oh.
So there's really no reason to stress about this. All right, you ready to choose?
Ask to explain again. That took a long time to explain, so let's just decide.
Yeah, and? We're on pins and needles here.
I want to go with this one.
Then it's settled?
All right. Thank God that's over. By the power invested in me, yada yada, you're officially a blade.
Congrats, and welcome.
I know you're gonna do great.
Yup.
Now for the job. Let's get down to brass tacks. Nelson's team has gone missing. Last contact we had, they were installing a data probe out in eastern Primordia. Then, nothing.
Nelson. Pathfinders, right?
Are we talking indigents here or what?
Your guess is as good as mine, but they did have a skell with them. You'd think they could hold their own, or at least run away.
Alright, we're on it. We'll head to their last known location and go from there.
Report whatever you find ASAP.
Of course. Let's move out.
Roger that.
Whatever you say, Rob Van Dam. Builders of a Legacy. How many chapters are there in this game? I'm officially a Blade now, congrats. Becoming one of the grants you access to a variety of services, including the shop terminal, the AM terminal, mission control, and more. Some services are still off limits at the moment, but I'll get back to you on those later. Oh.
Always pays off.
That's true on any planet.
God damn.
Oh, listen.
Hey. Now what?
I will listen. Dual-gil? Duoggle. Dougal. I'll do it. Don't mind me. Oh boy. Interesting. Very interesting.
Hey.
And why can't I have a longsword, mind you? Ooh. How much money do I have? I don't have a whole lot. What kind of protective wear do we have? Snorkel? That's a snorkel. Is that oh? I want all this. Ooh, it's red. How fancy. Oh, yeah. This is what I'm talking about. Kind of. Whoops. And what about for dual swords for you? Ooh. Actually... Yeah, we'll go with you. Nice.
Am I right?
Hey! Hey!
Okay, this is where I sell stuff. Damn it. Let me... Stop. Here we go. Hmm. Oh. Huh. Interesting. And Bunny Bahad? I'm sorry. Oh, this is cool. I'm really excited to do this. Oh. What level am I at again? 6? I need to level up. Oh, this is so cool. I love this so far. Let me just say super quick. Yeah. Alright, that's all the time I got for today. Thank you all so much for joining. Hopefully we'll see you very soon.